Hello, beautiful people. Psychic Debbie here, hoping you're having a great morning, afternoon, or evening. Thank you for joining me today. I have been trying to take a break, so I'm just going to do card readings today. And how that works is you just ask a question in your mind, and then whatever card comes up, see how it resonates with the question. But before that, I want to say hi to all my beautiful peeps and thanks for connecting. And happy spring and, spring, first day of spring. Yes, a new moon. So it's a very powerful, powerful day today. So this is a perfect time to make that intention out there. Put that intention out there. Kathy says, I love your spring tulip background. We need spring instead of rain. And that's why I put if you're listening to this on Spotify, I've got a bunch of tulips behind me and I'm wearing kind of like a spring shirt and I'm wearing my big thing of citrine because of prosperity. This is a day of prosperity. This is a day of affirmation. This is a day where you can allow and collect. Okay, so this is the time. Bring your intention and desire to that one intention, not health, wealth, love, job. Telling the universe it's like I'm allowing, I deserve, I'm worthy, I'm safe. Debbie, is safe to receive great financial abundance. So it's a lot of prosperity. A lot of prosperity. Epic Mom just gave me $9.99. Thanks, sweetie. I appreciate that. I really do. Thank you. It all helps out. Guess what? That's why I was doing readings today, but they were working on my heat. Whoop, whoop. Working so far. It's only been like 5 minutes because they just got done. So knock on wood. Everybody knock on wood for me that our heat stays. Plus, we have a massive storm here in Oxnard, a bunch of rain and thunder, so if the lights go out or whatever, again, it's not my fault. I was doing a reading with a beautiful lady up in San Francisco, Napa area, and it was thundering and lightning really strong while we were doing the reading, and now it's coming our way too, so I love that. So I wanted to bring the spring, that's why I've got these beautiful flowers here and stuff, and I have my smoky quartz behind me for protection and letting go of and releasing and bringing in the new spring in. So yay! So thank you. And so many people here. Greetings and love from New York. Wow, thank you. I want to go there. I want to go to New York City pretty soon here. So New York. Okay, so I got to do my little spiels. We're still, if you want to connect with Brazil, if it resonates with you, please contact me or Hannah. Like I said, it's in my TikTok or my link tree. It's also at psychicdebbie.com where my website is. And you just connect on there, or even below this, I got all the information. Click on the Brazil trip link and find out all the information. So it's not just the ayahuasca. I mean, if it doesn't resonate with you, then let it go. But if it resonates with you, please join us. We're doing not just that, we're doing a lot of spiritual work. Okay, also please, if you can't donate like Epic Mom did, please just share, like, and comment, ring the bell. That can help a lot. Because I had someone on the comments going, don't thank them and don't tell the price that the people are donating to you, and because it makes them feel bad. I don't want to make you feel bad. You don't need to feel bad. If you're not donating, that's okay. Just comment, like, and share, and that's just as good, okay? So thank you for that. So, but if you want a reading, website is psychicdebbie.com. And again, for the Brazil thing. Love Spirit 888 just gave me $19.99. Thank you, Love Spirit. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Goes towards all the stuff that's been going on in our lives, right? It's just been crazy. Okay, so this new spring, it's really the beginning of the zodiac sign Aries, right? Very powerful. So if you're in Aries, this is any sun, rising, moon in Aries is a really powerful time, especially through this week, okay? But this week, and I really don't want to be doing all these predictions, but this week is going to be a lot of ups and downs for people. So be careful with I'm saying be careful. I'm not a financial advisor. Be careful with your cryptos. Be careful with the bank. Checking it out. Okay, because there could be some more turmoil. Michelle Shelton just gave me, oh my God, Michelle, thank you so much. Michelle just gave me $49.99. Oh, thank you for that. I appreciate that. And she's got a thing celebrating. So, okay, so people are going to be headstrong this week. Like I said, there's going to be a lot of protesting. So like my predictions that I did last week came true. There was an earthquake in Ecuador. Remember I said South America. I saw it around Chile, Ecuador area. 6.8. There was one in Alaska. Like I said, I felt like there's something in Alaska. There was one in Homer, Alaska, 5.4 earthquake. There was one in New Zealand. I don't know how to say the city, and I'm probably going to butcher it, so excuse me. But I don't even know how to say it. I'll spell it. Kawerau. They had a 5.3 earthquake there, and also in the Pacific, a little bit above New Zealand, there was a earthquake there. There's a nuclear plant. Remember, I kept on talking about nuclear plants. Been talking about it in my, I believe in my year prediction, and I've been talking about nuclear plants after that. There's a plant in Minnesota. It's close to where my daughter lives. There's a nuclear plant in Monticello, Minnesota, and they're saying that it's leaking a lot of radioactive water, and it's going into the Mississippi. So they're checking that out. Someone gave that to me on Facebook Messenger. Thank you for whoever sent that to me. And then also here, there's a neurovirus in the school. Remember I was saying I kept on seeing hospitals or things being shut down. There's a neurovirus, Norovirus outbreak, to the point they're even closing the schools down here in LA. Because what I've seen in my dreams, and that will be my predictions almost a year or 2 years from now, but I'm seeing another epidemic coming in 2025. But I'm just a forewarning. Again, I keep on seeing this another smaller virus this year still kind of taking over. Kathy says, Florida girl says, Debbie, everyone, I will be admitted in the hospital next Thursday to have my heart catheterization test. Prayers needed. Everybody send Kathy's prayers. Fuzzy Bear just gave me $4.99. Thank you, Fuzzy Bear. Fuzzy Wuzzy was a bear. Fuzzy Wuzzy lost his hair. Do you remember that? I don't know. That's again, older generation. So a lot of fire energy, okay? Because Aries is a fire sign, so a lot of fire energy. So you could do rituals or doing blessings, especially tonight or especially this week with candles, okay? So using your candle, using any kind of fire element, anything that represents fire, like red jasper or coral, or even just a picture of a flame, a fireplace, your stove, anything with a fire. You do rituals. You can put, like, say you're wanting millions of dollars on a bay leaf, and then burn it and then dispose of it. So you can do a bunch of rituals. Rituals? I can't even talk. Rituals. Oh, forget it. I know what happened. I just got done doing reading. Sorry. I got to take my crystals out. Sorry. Because why don't I do this before every show? I don't know why I don't do that. Okay, sorry. Okay, there's a lot of abundance. That's why I'm wearing my citrines. Okay, so there's a lot of abundance. What Spirit showed me is, also the predictions. Protesting. Look at how much protesting was going on in London and in Paris. There's even some in Holland, okay? And 500,000 people went out in London and protested. Remember I said I saw this massive protesting, and I just saw a big thing. And in Paris, they were destroying cars and putting fires on and everything like that because of the Social Security. They don't want us state people to hear about this protesting, and it might be working. And they're only wanting to take 2 years off of it. And here, who knows what they want to take it away, right? So there's massive protesting of that, massive protesting of wages and all that stuff. So it's going on around the world. So let's send prayers to those people. Hopefully we don't have to protest for our things, but it looks like we are going to have to. So there's going to be an outrage protesting a lot this week for the next 2 weeks. So that being said, right fighters are going to be more powerful this week. If you know someone that, has to be right, very stubborn, they're going to be even more stubborn this week, especially teenagers. there's going to be, if you're asking for a raise and everything, it's probably not a good week to do it. Especially if your boss or whoever you're asking the raise from is pretty stubborn, because they're going to be even more stubborn. They're not going to know your side of the story. Okay. I had, and I didn't want to do predictions, but here, Spirit makes me talk. Talk. Okay. I had a dream about Tennessee, around Tennessee. Like Missouri, Tennessee, Kentucky. I think that's all around there. The Spirit said there could be an earthquake or a tornado, some kind of wind, some kind of shifting of the land, okay? So I didn't know if it was above or below. I hope that makes sense. But I'm seeing it's around that area. It's around that area, okay? So that's just a forewarning. I hope I'm wrong, all right? So another thing Spirit said is this is a perfect time. Today, tomorrow, and maybe the next day is a perfect time to program your crystals. You could take your crystal, and if you don't want to scratch into your crystal, put a piece of paper on there and put down what it is that you're desiring. I'm programming this crystal for prosperity. Bring great financial prosperity to me. Give me the ideas. Bring the people and places and things. Programming your crystals, because it's a new moon. It's a new start of the zodiac. It's like clear them off, cleanse them if they need to be cleansed, program them, put them on your windowsill. I get it that it's dark out, but it can be very, very, very powerful, very powerful. Or you can take another crystal and then just say, I program it to the highest vibration and that it can give me all knowing to me. You can program it that way, okay? Or you can take another crystal and just say, I desire health, okay? So have each crystal separate for each item that you're wanting to do. All right. Angie gave me $9.99. Thanks, Angie. I appreciate that. I appreciate all you beautiful people. It's really helping me out. Thank you for that. Okay. Also, what was it else that they were going to tell me? I forgot. Phew, it went right through my head. Okay. So yeah, the dream of the earthquake. I still see, I'm still feeling above San Francisco. I'm still seeing the Pacific Ocean, okay? I'm still seeing uproar. I'm still seeing the Italy, the volcano. And I just keep on repeating myself every week. So I probably shouldn't just keep on just repeating myself, because the ones that I'm predicting, sure, some of them are coming true, but the ones that I'm really predicting, they haven't come through yet. So, okay. So I'm going to be doing cards. I have a bunch of cards here. This one is the angel answer card. So this is a yes or no question. So put a yes or no question in your mind's eye. So it's like, will I lose 10 pounds? Or will George call me? Or will I receive that raise? Or whatever, okay? And so, if it resonates with you, great. I got to say, I'm doing entertainment only. Okay, and so I'm going to shuffle the cards in front of you and kind of focus on the cards. I'm going to maybe I'll sit back a little bit so you can see the cards, or resonate it with them in your mind's eye. And you have a yes or no question. And the card that came out, it says choose a new direction. Okay, so I was going to do no carb diet, and then maybe they're telling you to do a Mediterranean diet, okay? So choose a different direction. Let me do it again. Yes or no question in your mind's eye. Beautiful Black Star says, had a 4.6 earthquake today in North California off the coast. There we go. And I keep on seeing more. I keep on seeing more, okay? But thank you for that, Black Star. Thank you. Okay, so yes or no question. Whoa. And it says, if you believe. If I believe in love after love. Remember that song? Okay, so choose a new direction, and if you believe. If you believe, you can receive, okay? Okay, so I'm going to go to another cards. Excuse me, I'm taking a little time here because I should have opened up all these boxes, because I got tons of boxes if you saw all the boxes of cards that I have here. Okay, so this one is going to be the angel card, okay? It's angel cards. Again, think of a question in your mind's eye that you would like an answer to. Okay. And let's see what the universe wants for you. Okay, so Red, Debbie, my friend's father, Larry, has been missing for several weeks. He has Alzheimer's. Can you see where he is? I already talked to his daughter about that. I already talked to, and I put it up, I think, what, two weekends ago? I put it up on here, and I told everybody about Larry, okay? I still feel like he's in the forest, and I feel like they haven't found him, and I told her exactly where I thought she was. I just think they need to look further in, and they can't see him. They can't just, he's not just sitting right there, okay? I feel like he's on an edge. Yes, so anybody up there in Northern California. Okay, so here's another card. Like I said, this is the angel cards, archangel cards, so ask your angels. And Angel Christiel, connect with unicorns, receive white ascension flame. Wow, connect to the unicorns. They want you to connect to the unicorns. So maybe helping the unicorns, helping finding the missing people, or with whatever it is that you're desiring. So I will do another one and see what that says. Okay. Because this is archangels. Archangels, what do the people on here need to know? Woo! Boy, that flipped really far. Archangel Zadkiel, it is time for transmutation. Carry the violet flame. So they're wanting you to connect to the violet flame that will help you with whatever it is that you're desiring, okay? So Christiel and Archangel Zadkiel, okay? Beautiful cards. I will put them up so you can see them. Okay. Beautiful, beautiful cards. I love doing the cards. Sometimes it's like, it's funny how it resonates, right? It's like you're going, I don't know, but it's asking. So they're saying to ask for the help. I love these angel messages cards. Usually when I do angel message cards, I do it for health, but you can ask whatever question you want in your mind's eye. Okay. So, ooh. See what Spirit is going to give us with this, the animal cards. And okay, so this one says, I got to put my glasses on. Scorpion, in a new relationship, passion offers the challenge of ecstasy and pain. So if you're single, if you're looking for a new relationship, it says you can find it, but there might be some pain with it. You might have to compromise. We don't want you to overcompromise. Okay. Prangle, she just gave me $2.99. Thank you so much for that. Thank you so much. Okay, so here's another animal. So connect to the animal cards and see what it's trying to say for you. Whoa, flip, flip. Wow. So the tortoise, when changes are made for the sake of change itself, resist. Okay. I don't know what that means. When changes are made for the sake of change itself, resist. So if you're just changing because you want to change, you just think you have to change, but you're not changing because you're allowing the change to happen, then it's going to be resistance, okay? Okay, so the next one is frog, and it's saying that you have great potential coming up, great potential. So don't stop doing what you're thinking that you need to do, okay? That it's like don't resist. I feel like that other card is saying don't resist, don't be in worry, don't be in fear, worry, or doubt, that it's going to work out okay, okay? So like for Kathy, it will be fine, you'll be fine, okay? It will be a good thing. So you're going to find some answers there. Okay, so here's Goddess Guidance cards, okay? And let's see what the Goddess Guidance cards are saying for us. I'll be okay. I'm ready to get over with. Everybody's saying hello. Okay, so Flora's saying, my son gets his finances in order. Let's see. Whoa! Boy, that card just flew. Did you see that? I'm going to be ducking. I gotta pick it up. It's off on the floor. Okay. It says here, Mother Mary, expect a miracle. Have faith that your prayers have been heard and are being answered. Wow. Beautiful card, right? So connect to Mother Mary. If you don't believe in Mother Mary, then connect to a mother vibration. Okay? Connect to a mother vibration. Have faith that your prayers have been heard and are being answered. I mean, what better card than you can have for that, right? So I'm not going to do any more of those because I like that card. And let's accept the beautiful gift that Mother Mary gave us. Mother Mary sent to me, speaking words of wisdom, let it be. Okay, so this one is Gateway of Light activation cards. I love these. Love these cards. I got them when I was with my daughter, I think in Minnesota. And I just love them. Okay, so ask a question. Okay. So, I mean, if you want the question to put on the chat, beautiful people, I can read them off, or then I will resonate with the cards, okay? I might not answer them, but that's okay. So, woo, here's the card. So it's saying sacred inner space, sacral chakra, tenderness, sensuality. Okay, so everybody work on your sacral, your joy, the child within you. This is a perfect time to work for the child within you. If you want to do shadow work with the child within you, I don't think you have to. I don't believe in bringing up what is from the past. That's my thing. People are going to argue with me on that. Can I see where the root problem is, where the blockage is? Yes. Can we acknowledge it? Yes. And then we let it go. Okay? Instead of bringing it up all the time. That's the way I believe in it. So working on your second chakra. Okay? Will I ever have a better relationship with my husband? Let's see here. Will I have? So, I'm going to say Sally. Okay. Ride, Sally, ride. Okay, so it says higher heart activation. Dropping shields, divine love, your heart is healed. I mean, she's asking about the heart. Your heart is healed. Put the shield down. Don't overcompromise, okay? Send love to your husband. It can get better if it's in the divine love, okay, and divine joy. So it says higher heart activation, dropping the shields, dropping that fear, worry, and doubt that you're having. Send divine love, and your heart is healed, okay? Can't ask for anything better than that, I'll tell you that. McFly, okay? Michelle says, prayers for my daughters. I don't know how to say that, so let's just send prayers to her. Colitis, ulcer colitis kind of thing. So, yeah. So, Fozzie Bear, I can't tell you that because I'm not a financial advisor. But do I feel like it's going to go down? Yes. Am I exactly sure when it's going to go down? No. I feel like if the cryptos can make it past the next 2 weeks without it going, then I feel like it will be around October that it will go down, majorly down, okay? But I'm not a financial advisor. Okay. So let's, well, that's a reading. Grace is like, what is my life purpose? That's a reading. PsychicDebbie.com. I could find out what your life purpose is. Okay, so what does the people need to know? Okay. It says heart of source, unconditional acceptance, serenity. So heart of source, okay? So connect to the heart center and allow, be in the allowing, okay? So let me do another card. I've got all these decks of cards. Let me do my mermaid and dolphin one that I love so much. I love these. Okay, so ask a question. Will someone from my past come back into my life? Thank you. So let's see. Whoop. You probably have some healing of the father. So it says father healing. Your personal power increases as you give a father-related issue to heaven. So you need to give your issue, if you're wanting that person to come into your life, you need to give that issue back to Father Source. So here's the card, Father Healing. These are the dolphins, the mermaid and dolphin ones. And you know, because I love the water so much. Ask for Father Healing, Father Love, whatever you believe in, a masculine thing. And then send that to the person from the past, and then they can come back. But do you really want them to come back into your life? That's what I'm hearing, Deb. I don't know. Do you really want that person? Because I feel like synchronicities. Your prayers and questions are being answered by synchronicity events. Notice them in order to increase their flow. Okay? To increase their flow. Does that make sense? So look at the signs. They're going to give you signs. Put the card thing in there again. Will my eye surgery go well? I'm going to do the answer card again for that one. So, will the eye surgery go well? Let's see what the cards have to say. Okay? Eugene. So let me bring it up here. See what the cards say. I got the card yes. I got yes. Yes. Okay, so Valerie, will I be married again? I wasn't going to do it this way, but Spirit says just go ahead and do it this way. I'm going to have to do this twice because I got two cards. Because one said, no need to worry, and the other one said no. But the no need to worry is in the front. So I'm going to say no need to worry. Okay? Will I have enough money for retirement? Will I have enough money for retirement? Okay. And then I will answer that one. And it says success. Success. Okay? So you guys, when I'm doing these cards, even though I'm reading off these people's questions, ask a question to yourself at the same time, okay? Ask a question to yourself at the same time and see how it answers for your question, all right? Will my house sell? Let's see. Whoa! It will sell if you allow people to help you, because there's helpful people. Helpful people, all right? Okay, am I good with Stephanie? Am I good with Stephanie? Whoa! It says improving health, so I'm going to say yes, but let's do it again. Will I... And while I'm answering her question, like I said, put a question in your mind's eye. It doesn't have to be the same question, and see if it resonates, all right? Am I good with Stephanie? Okay. It's saying no. This card said no. So I would send divine love and understanding to Stephanie. So this doesn't mean that it has to be that way. It's just, you know what I mean? Maybe approach it in a different way. Will I ever live in the woods? Will I ever live in the woods? Whoa! It's this opportunity. So opportunity. So I think that you can, you know, again, your choice, right? A lot of this is choices, people. This is a lot of choices. AP just gave me $4.99. Thank you so much for that. Okay, so there you go. And then AP, thank you. And then Luann just gave me $20. Thanks, Luann. I appreciate that. Yay! Thank you, beautiful people. Okay, so ask another question. I'm going to go through this again. Do I have to have my left breast checked? Okay, let's see. Do I have to have my left breast checked? Whoa! I say yes, but I'm not a doctor. It says listen to your intuition. Wow. Spirit is pretty good. It says, listen to your intuition. Okay, Sylvia. Sylvia is saying, will I find a group I resonate with? Well, you got these beautiful peeps right here, Sylvia. But let's ask, okay? Will I find a group I resonate with? Will I find a group I resonate with? Oh, it says choose a new direction. Choose a new direction. So let's ask it again one more time. Dun, 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 dun. I need some background music while I'm shuffling the cards. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, so it says get more information. So like connect to a meetup group. Go on Google and whatever you like, if it's hiking, biking, spiritual work, and type in meetup group, spiritual people, and then there'll be groups around you that you can connect with. So that will be good. Will I heal all disease on my body? Well, Janice, spirit can be very, excuse my language. So let's say if you can you heal the disease from your body? That's your choice too. And I'm not a doctor, so but let's see what the cards say. I think you can do most of it, but let's see. And it says within the next few weeks, you could program it that you could heal the body. So people, ask a question to yourself right now, and then I'll give you the answer on this. It says peaceful resolution. Peaceful resolution. Okay? So, so then, okay, okay, Annette just gave me 1111. Thank you, Annette. Thank you. I appreciate that very, very much. So, what was this? Will I find a job right away that I love? Anna. And Deborah says, yes, volcano is in Italy. There's a volcano that's erupting in Italy right now, or no? Not sure what Deborah's saying. Okay. It says, not the right time. Not the right time. Will I find a job right away that I love? Not the right time, but that doesn't mean that you can't find a job, and then you can always find another one after that, okay? All right, I'm getting close to the end, so I'm going to do 2 more cards, and then I'll be done, okay? Because I'm making this one a short one, because I'm always going overtime, and like I said, I've been doing a lot of work, and this makes it so much easier for me. Okay, so I'll do 2 more cards. Woo! It says, ask help from others. Ask help from others and abundance. Abundance. So we're all going to be, we can all connect to the abundance that the universe is wanting to bring to us. So let's see. Not the Price is Right theme song. Was I singing the Price is Right theme song? Sorry if I was. Okay. Will I find a contract work spring, summer? Okay. Let's see. Okay. What should I sing? I don't know. Springtime. No. Whoa. Okay. It says, look for a sign. Will I find a contract? So you're going to get a sign to tell you if yes or if you will find it. So look for a sign. Okay. And let me go down on the thing here. Will my house sale? My house sale. So this is going to be the last one. So ask yourself a question in your mind's eye. Okay. And it says within the next few months. Within the next few months. Okay. So remember, charge your crystals. You know, put things on them. Do you know what I'm saying? Program your crystals tonight if you want, and tomorrow. Program. Ask your affirmations. A beautiful time to do your affirmations, all right? Allow. Know that you are appreciated, that we're honoring you, that you're worthy, that you're safe to go forward, okay? So I'm going to give you blessings and smiles, and until next time, next Tuesday, I'm going to say bye-bye.